Welcome to another edition of the Coaching Hour podcast. Great that you could join us. I'm Paul Rotherham. Before I introduce the team and today's guest, just a reminder, if you are in the coaching space and you would like to be involved, perhaps you'd like to be interviewed, maybe you'd like to share your story. If you are a coach and you are working in an interesting area within the coaching world, we would love to hear from you. As you've seen, we always have wonderful guests on this show, as is the case today, no exception. But we're always looking for new and fresh faces and voices. So if you'd like to join us, please be sure to connect with Mareka, who heads up Coaches Network South Africa. On that note, Mareka and Mary, hello to you.
Hi, Paul.
How's it? Good to have you with us. Thank you so much. Mareka, take it away. Who are we chatting with this week?
Good. Thank you, Paul. So today we are speaking to Pooja. She is a life coach, a wellness counselor, motivational speaker, facilitator, and she's got over 10 years experience in working with individuals, families, children, organizations. Welcome, Pooja. It's your very first time on the Coaching Hour. Welcome. It's nice to have you.
Hi, Mareka. Thank you so much. It's
Thanks.
good to be here.
Awesome. So today we're going to talk about it's okay not to be okay. I think it's quite an important topic, especially as in the coaching space, myself as well, and Mary. I think we often feel like we have to have everything together, you know. But
100%.
why are you passionate about this specific topic?
Mareka, well, I've been obviously in the industry for such a long time, and I think the dynamics have changed so much. People want something real, you know. I mean, working with kids especially, you have to be so open with them, so to a point of vulnerability, you know. Kids are so sensitive, they pick up on everything. So if we coming from a point where we're just speaking to speak of a certain methodology or a certain process or method of going through anything, it doesn't relate to them. My apologies. I do apologize, all the viewers and listeners. I'm not feeling too well. So if I do take a little break to cough or sneeze here and there, I do apologize. But going back to what I was saying, they want to feel the realness. And even with the people I've been working with, the adults I've been working with, it's a lot of the feedback I get is, Pooja, I'm tired of going to people to speak, to get help from. And they're just giving me something generic. You know, they're just telling me, well, we're going to work through this process. Oh, finish these, go through these workshops. Or, you know, we need to go through these steps and then we'll be fine. But there's no human connection. And I think a lot of us, especially maybe post-COVID, we are so detached from the human being. And this is where we've lost compassion. We've lost feeling. We become so cold. Everything is about logic, reason, understanding. We're forgetting to connect to the human being again. And this is very close to me because working with kids, you have to be so real with them. A child is so innocent and pure, you know, whenever they're going through challenges for you, it's like, but why? You know, they shouldn't be going through this. You know, as adults, we can't handle the stresses that we are going through. And then you see the small human being who's lost someone in their life, going through grief, or their parents have separated, or they're being bullied at school, and they can't cope through this. And we as the adults in their lives are teaching them how to cope. So yes, I work very closely with parents and schools. The reason being is the child is so impressionable. They're going to learn from us. So as much as a coach, as a counselor, we work with the kids, but my main focus is how do I equip the parents? How do I equip the school? All those role players in a child's life who can impact them, because they learn from us. Like kids, the way we cope through our stresses, the way we communicate, the lifestyle we live, that is what they're going to learn to do. So if we do not take a point to say, okay, what am I doing and how am I doing this? And what am I teaching them? We'll never reach a point of that realness, because we probably want to show them, we'll get through the stresses, or don't stress about this. You shouldn't worry about it. Mommy and daddy are here. We're not teaching them correct coping mechanisms. And now take us as the adult, we're looking at ourselves and our stress and be like, but how do I manage this? You know, as one human being, we a professional, we a caregiver, we have relationships in terms of whether we are a daughter, a father, a son, a mother, whatever it is. We have responsibilities to fulfill. We have all these different hats we wear. There's so much of demands on us to be a certain way all the time. And in a lot of my sessions, and I think this year has been very profound, this topic of it's okay to not be okay. You know, even